A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. Here's Jason Hayward now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And they got him. Bases are empty, one man out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. After it is Peralta. Two gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ichiro. And that's the third out. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And a good swing there by the switch hitting Martinez, but he missed it, 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Ichiro is under it. 1 out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Shortstop.
Javier Baez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jonathan Katnick is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In the dirt here. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Third baseman.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Peralta. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Jay, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 7.
Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that misses, ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Heading out towards shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In tied at 93, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you'll get the strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Ichiro has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. In now is John Jay, a base hit in his first trip.
John Jay.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. There's Kinsler at second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in to try it again. Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another chance. Ben Zobrist. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's Ichiro now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Ichiro.
Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting,
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. There's Baez on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Javier Baez.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Katnick.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To right field. Ichiro moves over. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again. John Jay. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Peralta. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets ahead 0-1, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Squared that one up just a little late. And now a pitch on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Schwarber moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Kyle Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Baez onto the grass. And that's the third out. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony Rizzo
sends that one out of play for strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ellsbury going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, for Rizzo, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Bryant goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Second baseman, number 18.
He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now batting, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is. We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Seager comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Katnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
3 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. in, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. And this is fouled at the plate. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias into shallow left, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Jacoby Ellsbury checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in once again, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pitch number 100 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Antonio Angel will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now for Rizzo, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Again, a 1-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run.
And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he'll get in there safely. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Cabrera. 2 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The change up down just didn't get him to go after it.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward is there now, and he has it for the second out. Now at the plate, David Peralta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and that ends the inning. Into the box.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Up next for the Cubs,
stepping in, Jonathan Katnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Weekly hit to third. Seager takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Line to the right side. Over now is Ichiro as he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. On its way is pitch number 75. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch on its way to Avila. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second. Now with nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's a look over to first. First and second here with nobody out. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schwarber moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ian Kinsler, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Ian Kinsler is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is John Jay.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Daniel Norris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Hit hard back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. The tag, and he is out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Called strike 2. Now here it comes. chopped foul wide of first. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Schwarber on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success. Stepping up now, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen.
Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next.
Center fielder
John Jay stands in as he looks at a called strike. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Here's Jason Hayward now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby
And that one right down Main Street. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ian Kinsler.
Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he lays off there 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh, no, he let it eat him up. But a good recovery there as he will get it. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Ben Zobrist now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
Here's Javier Baez. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Schwarber ranging forward. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This is pulled into right, and this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down. Digging in now, Jonathan Katnick. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Hahn will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on.
Peralta is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
On the ground to the left side. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now in the box, Alex Avila. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ichiro Suzuki started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 28.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
There's Baez, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ian Kinsler.
Hit hard back up the middle. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled down the line. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Ellsbury. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Katnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Cabrera will make the catch to. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And a ball 1-0.
Martinez.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Again a 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's Zobrist now at second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, David Peralta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. got him to chase a fastball out of the zone, I'd come back with it again.
A little bouncer. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
40, Wilson Contreras.
Chop foul wide of first. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ichiro going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Peralta. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. There's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a changeup to start. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Chris Bryant.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he misses, 2-1. Ready to deal, here's the 2-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The next 3-2. Seager at third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Striding in, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Ian.
Bounce towards the mound. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras recovers, but no chance to recover. Kinsler is on at first after the strikeout.
The
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter number 41. Victor
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Justin Grimm will come on out
of for the Cubs, number 52, Justin Grimm.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Men on third with 2 down. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Javier
committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Katniss.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, out to right. Ichiro waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And this one's too far inside, ball two. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The fielder, David Peralta.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Now batting, Alex Avila. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High pop up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. In now is John Jay. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Peralta is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The first baseman, Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ichiro has a play, and that's the third out. Here's Ichiro now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
For the Tigers.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitch.
Number 28.
Here's the first pitch. Jacoby Ellsbury is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone.
Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the ninth. Long throw to third. Tying run headed home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. To Rondon. rotation in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the play as the potential winning run tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Victor Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you have the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra inning. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone into the right field bleachers. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A.J. Ramos will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Stepping up now, Jonathan Katnick. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Ichiro is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kyle Seager.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Now in the box, David Peralta. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
In there, 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball, middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
David Chung will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
David Chung.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He could really use it. Wade Davis enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 71.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.